In Europe's most sparsely populated region, health and social care services are stretched over long supply lines. For 70 years, the area's largest industrial site at Dounreay relied on the NHS and other blue light services coming to its aid in an emergency. When a pandemic struck in early 2020, it was the site's turn to come to the aid of the community.
The NHS in Keith is incredibly grateful to the support of Dounreay, providing additional space with helping us create red rooms, also protective equipment in terms of screens, which the joiners at Dounreay built and installed in our GP practices. And then PPE, we got the face masks, the gowns, everything like that. Dounreay staff, nursing staff, were able to support with face fit testing and the providing of face masks for staff at Caithness General and in the community.
NHS facilities in the far north relied on labs located 110 miles away to test coronavirus swabs from patients. So Dounreay invested £10,000 in a new blood bank. Another £30,000 went to support community groups during lockdown, and £10,000 to help the local Chamber of Commerce continue to function.
So we decided to give members 3 months free membership, despite knowing this would be a cost to the Chamber. The Chamber's a business in its own right, so it hasn't been immune to the pandemic and the economic effects. So we were delighted when Dounreay agreed to step in and cover £10,000 to help the Chamber as it sought to help its members at this time, and that has really helped to mitigate our losses this year.
Staff told to work from home were encouraged to volunteer their time to support community groups providing essential services to the vulnerable. Joiners installed protective screens in shops that were allowed to stay open during lockdown. Staff with key skills were redeployed to Highland Council to plug gaps in vital services, and an online training academy set up to help the council support those hardest hit by the economic seizure.
It was a time when people were seriously frightened. I know that as an MP for the area. And what the people working at Dounreay did in terms of reach out to people all over that part of the far north was spectacular. It actually made people's lives better.
As lockdown eased, the site realised local businesses would need help to regenerate. £200,000 was made available to help local companies make their premises COVID secure.
We were able to support 125 businesses across 2 rounds that we ran. And because Dounreay supplied the funds so quickly, it enabled us to run a funding round, access the applications, offer grant letters and distribute the money to recipients really within the space of 2 weeks. So it was amazing.
I don't think I've ever seen anything like it before in terms of an organisation making such a huge outward, kind and generous gesture to the people who live around that area. I'm deeply grateful.